Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are all doing really well. This is Brad the Lad with the Soccer Saturday stream. I do apologise that I wasn't here last week because I was suffering from COVID-19. Yeah, and it was pretty horrible. So I'm glad to be doing this again. I've got a lot of energy in myself. I feel really good, which is fantastic. And I'm going to be giving you all the score updates in and across the Premier League. So the teams will be coming out. It's been a bit of a controversial week, obviously, with Pep Guardiola's comment saying he wants more fans at the stadium. So it is going to be a very intriguing afternoon in the Premier League. And I will give you score updates across the Championship and League 1 and 2. So the teams are coming out at the Etihad Stadium as Manchester City take on Southampton. I think fans are responding to Pep Guardiola. There are still sections of empty seats around at the Etihad. Pep Guardiola's wearing his daft jumper again with the melted Man City badge. Ralph Hasenhüttl looking quite fresh today with his managerial outfit today. So fair play to Ralph Hasenhüttl on that front. Could it be a 9-0 here today for Man City? They do score a lot of goals, particularly at home. Let's head over to another game. Let's go to Anfield for Liverpool against Crystal Palace. Shall we there? Just looking at the lineups. Liverpool could be outsiders in terms of title challenges for this season. I think they've got a very good chance. It's very competitive this season, the Premier League. Apologies for any noise you might hear in the background. Okay, just trying to find some suitable channels for the score updates. So the game at Turf Moor, they're just announcing lineups again. I'm sure kickoff will be beginning rather soon. Ramsdale starts in goal today for Arsenal ahead of Bernd Leno. What was it? I'll just shut the door. Anthony Taylor is the referee for Burnley against Arsenal. And of course, the players and officials will take the knee ahead of the game. Some interesting 3 o'clock matches in the Premier League this afternoon. So the game at Turf Moor has got underway. And I don't have any. I've got 3 other devices other than the laptop. My iPad is working, which is very rare. Okay, I'm going to head over to Carrow Road to see Norwich taking on Watford. A tiny bit of noise was there. I've had to turn down the volume completely to avoid any copyright laws. So big game down at the bottom of the Premier League between Norwich and Watford. Watford have won themselves an early corner. Official news today across the 3 o'clock games. In charge of Burnley against Arsenal, Anthony Taylor takes charge. He had a bit of a controversial moment in the week when he was refereeing in the Champions League. Also, Robert Jones is in charge of Norwich against Watford. Robert Jones recently refereed Norwich's last home match, which was a 2-1 home loss to Leicester. And what's happened here? Anfield, Liverpool, Crystal Palace. Palace coming close there. Andy Madley takes charge of that game. I think it's his first Premier League game at Anfield he's refereeing this afternoon. So good luck to the referees this afternoon. And we had one confirmed result earlier. Brentford beating Wolves 2-0. And Newcastle and Leeds drawing 1-1 at St James's Park earlier on. Burnley are on the attack here now. This is Ashley Barnes. Looks to whip a good ball in. I don't know if this is behind. I do apologise if it is, but yeah, I'll do my best to keep on top of everything. Watford have started brightly. Josh King went down there and with a little collision there with Grant Hanley, referee and VAR are happy that it is not a penalty kick. Okay, let's head over to the Etihad Stadium where Manchester City are taking on Southampton. Let's have a look and see what is happening there. Well, it is still 0-0. City have the ball in Southampton's half. They're keeping it. I think that's Jack Grealish there. In the Burnley-Arsenal match, Tierney rolls it back. And Aubameyang, who has a good record against Burnley. Goodness me, I think City came close there. Also in the Championship, Sheffield United won in a Yorkshire derby, a 3-1 win away at Hull. We're back in the Championship after promotion from League One. Okay, I'm going to go to Deepdale in the Championship where Preston are taking on West Bromwich Albion. And West Brom have a free kick, 4 minutes gone. And the header is out for a Albion corner. No, I don't think I can. get full screen on that. Liverpool have the ball in Palace's half, controlling possession, keeping it calm, passing it round the back. They play a long ball to the left-hand side to find Tsimikas, if that's how you pronounce it. Liverpool have lost the ball. But good battling play there from Thiago. The energy is really good at Anfield. Kanate, who makes his Liverpool debut, his first start. Nothing happening. That corner came to absolutely nothing in the game between Preston and West Brom. Let's have a look at the game at the Etihad between Manchester City and Southampton. Gabriel is angry at John Moss for some reason. I think a lot of people get angry at John Moss. Okay, in the Burnley-Arsenal match, it is still 0-0. Some games are ahead. The Burnley-Arsenal match is slightly behind. So, yeah, not particularly great. Pep Guardiola is demanding something in the game between City and Southampton. Oh, my word. Crystal Palace nearly came close. Alisson with a mistake, and he just palms the ball away with his hand. I think it went out for a corner, but it came to nothing because the ball is in the Crystal Palace half. At Turf Moor, Burnley have a corner. Ashley Westwood is going to take it. He's whipped it in right-footed, headed away there by the new signing. I can't really pronounce his name just yet. Here's Aubameyang. Goodmanson has it, and he's played it back to Charlie Taylor. And the game is being played at a good pace here. Burnley have started bright. We're in the 7th minute now. Plays it back to Brownhill. Ben Mee plays it out to the left. And Aaron Ramsdale makes the catch as the score stays 0-0. Oh, here comes Southampton now. Ward-Prowse. There might be something on here for Southampton at Manchester City. Here's Adam Armstrong. Did well last season at Blackburn Rovers. Oh, what's happening here? Anfield! Oh, very close. Diogo Jota with the effort. Arsenal breaking forward. Burnley looking like they're going to get this well organised. Ball comes in and Tarkowski does exactly that. Okay, let's head over back to Carrow Road. A very important game in the Premier League between Norwich City and Watford. Well, Norwich, it's currently 0-0. We haven't missed anything at Carrow Road, I don't believe. And Norwich are breaking forward here now. Beautiful Carrow Road sunshine. The cameras look a little bit different today compared to the other games. Seem like a lot more of a faster pace. The game. We have seen these sort of games before. Watford are on the left-hand side. It's Emmanuel Dennis, and it's an easy, comfortable catch there for goalkeeper Tim Krul, who practically crouched down to his knees. Okay, let's go to Preston and see what's happening there in that game. Oh, hang on a minute. Liverpool. Just checking out this Liverpool attack. Will it come to anything? No. No, it will not. Okay, to Deepdale. Let's have a look. The Burnley-Arsenal stream has crashed. Oh, no, it hasn't. I think it's slowly perking up to date. Not too sure what happened here. Thiago's taken out Jordan Ayew. Foul. The referee at Deepdale is just an injury there. There's nothing of note. Thiago was booked in the game between Liverpool and Palace. Okay, let's head over to the Etihad, see if there's any action there. Still 0-0. Southampton have a corner. Southampton have a corner. They lost 5-2 at the Etihad last season. Ball comes into the area. And Romeu, where's that ball going? It's gone to a City player. I think it's Cancelo, I believe. Apologies if it isn't. So, goalless in the 3 games that I'm watching: Burnley, Arsenal, Man City, Southampton, and Liverpool Palace. I think the score is 0-0-2 at Carrow Road, so no goals in the Premier League so far. But we haven't been too far away. And there's been a free kick given to Manchester City. Okay, let's go back to Norwich then, and then we'll have a look at all the other games in across the Football League. Still been played at a fast pace. Oh, and I think if Pookie got the ball there, free kick's been given in Norwich's favour. I think the referees pulled it back. Oh, hang on a minute. Ball in the Palace penalty area. And it is cleared. I might have to check what's going on at Turf Moor, because the TV is playing up. So let's go over to Turf Moor. Apologies, I'll give you an update on the Championship very soon. So it's still 0-0 at Turf Moor. Now this is Gudmundsson, plays it to the right, looking to find a teammate. Oh, and there's a header, and it is wide from Ashley Barnes. So incredibly close there, Burnley. Right. I promised you that I would go to the games in the Championship. Okay, so in EFL, let's have a look and see what has happened so far. So I can tell you that Luton lead Swansea, Coventry lead at Millwall, Peterborough lead Birmingham. And any other goals? No, we haven't. Let's have a look at League One. Sheffield Wednesday are in front against Shrewsbury. Get in. Saido Berahino has got the goal. Good to see him scoring again in England. Things didn't pan out too well for him at Stoke. And I think the remote has got a bit tangled somewhere. I do apologise, this does not look good. I was sat on it. Wow, I'm a right professional, aren't I? Okay, we're back. We're back. Apologies about all that. So we can have access back to where we were. So yeah, Sheffield Wednesday lead Shrewsbury by 1-0. Crewe lead Burton 1-0 in their game. Doncaster against Morecambe, and a Morecambe fan will be a bit nervous going into this game. Wigan are in front of Accrington. And obviously we know Sheffield United and Brentford won earlier on in the day. Okay, now it's a good ball there. Ashley Barnes is on. Oh no, he's offside. Just looked a tight call. There is a game in the evening, by the way. Aston Villa will be taking on Everton at Villa Park. And Watford are in front at Norwich. There is a goal. I think it is Dennis who's got it. It's a goal for Watford, and Norwich have only got one goal to their name this season, and that was a penalty from Timu Pukki in the game against Leicester. And Watford are ahead. More problems for the Canaries. Good football this is here. Let's have a look. It's a very good cross from the right, and Dennis with the diving header, and it bobbles into the back of the Norwich City net. It is Norwich City 0, Watford 1. If it isn't Dennis, I will be very surprised. I'll just have a look. Yep. I believe it is. It is Dennis. Anthony Taylor is being surrounded by players here. What's happened? Is it Ashley Barnes on Tierney? Of course it is. Ashley Barnes likes to get his arms involved in the game. He has been booked by Anthony Taylor. Love you too, Aaron. Love you too, mate. Thanks for coming on to join. I know you're not a big football fan, but I really, really appreciate it. And thank you. I'm doing my best. Okay, so Arsenal have the ball. Aubameyang. Partey will have a go, and it's blocked by the Burnley defence. Burnley playing a very low block here, and they're looking to counter-attack away, but Ramsdale's come out. I think it would have been horrible if he'd made a mistake on his first Premier League start for Arsenal. Here's Nicolas Pepe. Looks to break down there from the right, and Charlie Taylor has conceded a corner. So we know that Watford are in front. We've had our first Premier League goal out of the 3 o'clock games. Let's head over to the Etihad Stadium, where Manchester City are in action against Ralph Hasenhüttl's Southampton. Well, we don't need it on that page now, do we? I'll keep Norwich on here, because it is a Premier League game. And Man City against Southampton. Let's have a look at what's happening there. And the cross comes in, and I think it goes out for a goal kick. Mikel Arteta is talking to someone there. He says he's seen the light this week. Not too sure what he means by that, but whether he's seen Jesus or something. There's a couple of games in Scotland we can go to. We're only going to do games in the UK. We're not going to be silly and go everywhere in Europe or go to the South African League. Chipper United versus Orlando Pirates. That is something I've never thought I would ever hear. Don't think it's going to allow me to go on to that game. Foul by Aubameyang. Just bundled over a Burnley player. And we continue. On the phone and the iPad, the internet has gone on both. Lovely ball played out to the right. Ashley Barnes, the defender, did really well. This is Gudmundsson. I'm afraid this is the only game I can really report on right now. I'll just have to get something up and running again. I've had a couple of technical issues. And that will be sorted in due course. I do apologise about that. Okay, in Scotland, Aberdeen are taking on St Johnstone, who won 2 cups last season. The Scottish League Cup and the... well, it's called the Scottish Cup in Scotland, but it's basically the FA Cup. Yeah, they're a good cup team, St Johnstone. And I'm thinking of involving them in the FIFA 23 Philip Neville Cup. I know that's a very long time away. But, yeah. Penalty area. And it is still goalless. Referee in Scotland, I think that's Bobby Madden. I think a couple of years ago that referee sadly got diagnosed with with cancer, or he had a serious illness. It's see that he's back refereeing, and he's all fit and well. Okay, I'm trying to get back to the Liverpool game. I'm afraid I'm not allowed to visit that game for some reason. In the other games, it is still goalless. Okay, I'm just going to give you some updates from the Football League again. Nottingham Forest are ahead at High Flyers Huddersfield, who've done well recently. Their form has improved quite a lot. Lewis Grabban with the goal, and Reading lead 1-0 away at Fulham, who lost for the first time last weekend away to Blackpool. Millwall are back on level terms against Coventry. Luton are 3-0 up now against Swansea. And Peterborough's still ahead in their game. Obviously, we know that Derby County have gone into administration, which is devastating news for the Derby fans. In League One, Rotherham lead 2-0 at Bolton. Thogdad and Thogden will not be happy whatsoever. Wigan are 2-0 up at Accrington. Crewe still ahead against Burton. Sunderland lead at Fleetwood. Sunderland are taking on their former manager Simon Grayson. Gillingham are leading MK Dons 1-0. Sheffield Wednesday still in front against Shrewsbury, thanks to the goal from former West Brom striker Saido Berahino. We could go to League Two as well. We'll go to League Two. Goodness me, there has been a few goals in League Two as well. Swindon are in front of Northampton. Barrow are ahead at Bradford. Leyton Orient are ahead at Bristol Rovers. Really struggling, aren't they, Bristol Rovers? Scunthorpe are leading Carlisle. Crawley are 1-0 up away at Colchester. Newport are leading Walsall. Forest Green are 1-0 ahead at Stevenage. And Tranmere are beating Salford 1-0. A lot of away goals in League Two. Wonder if there's any National League games ahead. Yes, there is. Bromley are beating Barnet 1-0. Halifax and Stockport is still 0-0. Grimsby and Eastleigh is 0-0. Notts County and Maidenhead is 0-0. Solihull Moors 1, Boreham Wood 0. Torquay United 0, Southend 0. Wealdstone 1, Aldershot Town 0. Wrexham 1, Dagenham and Redbridge 0. And Yeovil Town 0, Chesterfield 1. The evening kickoff today is Weymouth taking on Dover Athletic, and Yeovil Town against Altrincham has been postponed. Okay, I'm going to try and go back to Heskel and see if I can get an acceptable stream again. As we had a few technical issues. The game on the TV, Burnley Arsenal, fingers crossed, it still stays on and doesn't crash. I can't promise anything just yet. So Anthony Taylor blows his whistle. Arsenal have a free kick. Oh, and it's gone in! It's a goal for Arsenal. It's Martin Odegaard with a superb free kick. Really good finish to beat Nick Pope. And Mikel Arteta's team are in front. Very good free kick. I think it's only his second goal for Arsenal. He did score in the North London derby while he was on loan from Real Madrid. And it's his first goal on a permanent basis for Arsenal. Okay, so the current scores are Norwich 0, Watford 1. And Burnley 0, Arsenal 1. And there is red flares in the visiting end. I'm afraid Heskell is not allowing me to go back to watch their streams for some reason. I believe there's just some technical difficulties, but yeah. Yeah. What's Anthony Taylor blowing his whistle for here? It's Gabriel. I don't know what's happened. I think he's given a free kick, and the referee's not happy about it. He's given Burnley a free kick out on the right. Still 0-0 the Etihad. I mean, the goals are expected to come from teams like Liverpool and Man City, but it's still goalless there. Palace and Southampton are doing a very good job. The ball comes in, and it's gone out for a... Oh no, I was going to say go out for a goal kick, but the ball's come back in. And it's headed across there by Ben Mee. Okay. Apologies there. I had a bit of a pause. Let's see if Heskell will allow me to get back on. I think it's just that's got technical difficulties. I could switch over, see what's happening in any other games. Okay. I don't know if I will have access to the other games. So Norwich against Watford, that is 1-0 to Watford. Let's have a look and see if anything is happening of note. Of course, the ball has moved to the left-hand side in the area, and Norwich have got free kick in their own half. And it will be a free kick. So nothing particularly of note to report on. Yeah, the games have been a bit stubborn today. I'm probably thinking that Liverpool against Palace is that dull. Oh, there we go. The game's decided to show up now. Bleeding hell. That took a long time. Okay, that's not the game I'm kind of looking for. Man City against Southampton. Let's have a look and see what's going on there. Brilliant free kick from a Martin Odegaard. Really good free kick. Well, it won't go into full screen for me on the iPad, which is strange, but oh well. Liverpool are building chances. They're getting close. Was that Milner who had the shot there? Oh no, it was Jota. Why did I think it was Milner? No Alexander-Arnold in the matchday squad today for Liverpool. I don't know if he's injured. Robertson's on the bench. I am aware of that. City Southampton is still 0-0. Southampton are doing quite well to keep tabs on Manchester City. Is that Shea Adams? He's broken away there. Southampton have got 2 men in the middle. Could be a chance for the Saints. City clear. It's not been a straightforward afternoon in the game between Man City and Southampton. Anthony Taylor is shouting at someone in the Burnley-Arsenal match. The play it short to McNeil. Plays a long ball in, headed away by Partey. Oh, this is a great chance for Ashley Barnes. And it's caught by Ramsdale. Another chance at Anfield. Oh, Benteke went down. Oh, and a goal at Carrow Road. There's been a goal at Carrow Road. There's been something's changed there. And I believe it is a goal for Norwich. It is a goal. It's Timu Pukki who's got it. So Norwich won, Watford won. Andy Madley's got the yellow card out in the game at Anfield. It was at 4. I think is it Jordan Henderson? It is as well. I don't really think there was that much in that. But yeah, Liverpool have got 2 players booked in their game unless I've missed anything. I'm going to go to BBC where I can just catch up on the rest of the scores in the lower divisions. The goals are raining in now. Okay, let's go to the Championship. Derby County might have gone into administration, but they lead Stoke by 2-0. Reading are ahead at Fulham still. Let's have a look at in the game between Huddersfield and Forest. Forest is still 1-0 ahead, thanks to Lewis Graben's goal. Luton lead 3-0 against Swansea. Middlesbrough are leading Blackpool 1-0. Millwall 1, Coventry 1, Peterborough 2, Birmingham 0, and Preston 1, West Brom 0. I was probably should have gone back to that ages ago, that game. Whiteman got the goal in the game in that one. Let's have a look who scored for Derby. Bird, I've heard some positive things about him, and Curtis Davis for this second of the season. Graham Shinney got 2 assists in that game. Anthony Taylor is saying wait for something. I'm not too sure what all that is about. There's a goal at Anfield. Goal at Anfield. Sadio Mane for Liverpool. I actually said Mane would get a goal. I said he'd get 2 goals and Liverpool to win 2-0. That was my prediction. Unless VAR is going to check for any offsides or infringements. It's a shot from the rebound. Quality finish from Mane, and it's Liverpool 1, Crystal Palace 0. Okay, I will do my best to... Oh, hang on a minute. Arsenal forward. Just going to check my Super 6. Because I think... Well... Who knows? Who knows what can happen, but... I think... I am doing well on Super 6, and I don't think I've got all the scores correct. Let's have a look at the current round. Apparently I did predict anything, which is strange. I'm adamant I did, so never mind about that. Okay, I'm going to head over to some other games as well. Just going to check all the scores in the game and events you may have missed. Okay, so obviously you know that Norwich are level. Oh, Palace are forward here, causing danger. Liverpool clear their lines. Mane tries to backheel it, but loses possession. We're heading towards half-time in the game at Anfield. 1 minute of added time, so clearly it's not been the most eventful affair. City 0, Southampton 0 in their game as well. Aberdeen against St Johnstone is still goalless. St Mirren lead 1-0 at Hibs. Ross County and Hearts are level at 1-1. 2 goals in 2 minutes, really. Hearts had the lead and it lasted for just 2 minutes. Lots of games in the Scottish Cup. I don't know if there's any updates on that. I said that a bit weird, didn't I? In the Championship, Hull 1, Sheffield United 3. John Egan got 2 goals today, the centre-back. Added time in the game at Turf Moor between Burnley and Arsenal. Reading are 1-0 up at Fulham. still. Forest is still 1-0 up. Luton are still 3-0 up. Palace had a free kick there. Joel Ward straight at the keeper. So half-time at Anfield, Liverpool 1, Crystal Palace 0. Millwall 1, Coventry 1. Middlesbrough also 1-0 up against Blackpool. Peterborough 2-0 up against Birmingham. Dean scored an own goal in the first minute. Preston are 1-0 up against West Brom. And QPR 0, Bristol City 0. In League One, Wigan are 2-0 up at Accrington. Rotherham are 2-0 up at Bolton. Crewe are ahead against Burton from an own goal. Sunderland lead 1-0 away at Fleetwood. MK Dons have got 2 yellow cards in the game. In that one, Ipswich are 1-0 up away at Lincoln. Cambridge are 1-0 up at Portsmouth. Shrewsbury Town have got an equaliser at Sheffield Wednesday. Bowman with the equaliser. Wednesday will hope to win their lead back. And the referee, Anthony Taylor, has blown for half-time. And it is 1-0 to the Arsenal, the famous line goes. Wickham are 1-0 up against Charlton. They play Manchester City in the League Cup in midweek. Barrow are 1-0 up at Bradford still. Northampton are level in the game against Swindon. I think that game was played early because it is in the 85th minute. Currently, Bristol Rovers are 3-0 down at home to Leyton Orient. Scunthorpe United are 2-0 up at Carlisle. Crawley are 1-0 up at Colchester. Exeter and Sutton is still goalless. Mansfield against Rochdale is goalless. Newport are ahead against Walsall. Port Vale lead Harrogate Town by a goal to 0. Forest Green are 1-0 up at Stevenage. And Tranmere lead 10-man Salford 1-0. Toure is the man that's been sent off for Salford. In the National League, Bromley are ahead over Barnet. Halifax are 1-0 up against Stockport. Grimsby lead Eastleigh 1-0. Notts County and Maidenhead United is goalless. Solihull Moors are 2-1 up against Boreham Wood. Torquay United 0, Southend United 0, Wealdstone 1, Aldershot Town 0, Wrexham 1, Dagenham and Redbridge 0, and Chesterfield 2-0 up at Hewish Park against Yeovil. The Yeovil against Altrincham was called off. And final over. I do apologise for the mispronunciations or getting a bit mixed up. Okay, we're just going to have a minor break, and I shall see you soon. Okay, so the teams are coming out back for the second half in the 3 o'clock matches. I wonder what the results will turn out to be in all the Premier League games. So Southampton are on the attack at Manchester City. I think this is Nathan Redmond dancing around. One's got a massive telling off from Pep Guardiola. I think he'd be proud of him today. Okay, we're going to go to Liverpool against Palace. There's a page been a bit stupid. Still 1-0 Liverpool. Mane with the goal. Still 1-0 at Turf Moor between Burnley and Arsenal. Burnley have won it back. Chris Wood. It's a good old-fashioned scrap there. McNeil with a cross. Gudmundsson with a cutback. Westwood plays it back into Lowton, looking to find a bit of space to make a good cross. And the Arsenal man's got down there. Nothing given. It would have only been a free kick. No penalty shout, of course. Liverpool have got a free kick, foul by Wilfried Zaha. I've got to say, I am quite surprised with how, Southampton are doing really well at Man City. They're not sitting back. They are going forward, and they do look dangerous, Southampton. So fair play to them. All right, Liverpool are on the attack. Salah, of course, we all know how difficult a player he is to be up against. Southampton are having a lot of the ball at Man City. It's very, very good to see. Man City have been very impressive. Okay, over to Carrow Road. Big game at the bottom of the Premier League. Norwich against Watford. Watford took the lead from... Watford did take the lead from Dennis, and Pookie got the equaliser. Liverpool are on the attack here now. Jordan Henderson, good defending there from Crystal Palace. Norwich get the ball into the Watford penalty area, and it is shafted out for a corner. Westwood puts on the pressure. Here's Gudmundsson. Gudmundsson on the ball. And a block made there by Kieran Tierney. A referee, Andy Madley, giving a free kick to Crystal Palace. Game at Turf Moor got knocked off. Trying to get back to up to date. It is a little bit behind the Burnley Arsenal stream. Okay, so Norwich have got the ball again on the right-hand side. I'll let the dogs out soon. What's happened here? Free kick is given. I think it's in Watford's favour. Referee Robert Jones has seen something. I think he feels that Rashika's gone down way too easily there under the challenger Danny Rose. Ben Foster, of course, I'm sure he'll be putting up his vlog. There's contact, but there's not a lot of contact. I think he's given it for handball against Rashika there. Watford free kick. Liverpool have the ball. Hope to on the counter-attack here now. Okay, we're going to head over back to the Etihad. Man City Southampton. The only Premier League game with no goals in at the moment. Southampton still doing rather well in their game. Southampton are on the attack. Palace are on the attack. Burnley have a corner. It's all happening. Ball comes in. And it's easy for the keeper to catch. Oh, Southampton might be able to wriggle through. Oh, Shea Adams coming really close there. Should be 1-0 to Southampton if he gets that on target. They've been really good today, Southampton. Here come Palace again. Oh, I think if Benteke just arrived a little bit quicker, he could have got the equaliser against his old club. Oh, there's a chance now here for City. Grealish was taken out, but it was a fair tackle by Oriol Romeu. He's a brilliant tackler of the ball. He's at the age of 31. But he's always a very, very good tackler. Gives absolutely 110%, or maybe even more. There's a chance there for Liverpool. It's blocked and it is into the hands of Vicente Gaeta. Oh, blocked. Was there a handball in the build-up there? I think the referee has given it. Yeah, he doesn't look very happy about it, does he, Shea Adams? It was a handball. No, it actually hits him in the face. So yeah, it's the wrong decision there from John Moss. That's Sterling. He's a difficult player to get the ball off. Cross comes in. It's headed out. Liverpool putting a good ball in there. It's headed away. Foul by Goodmanson on Kieran Tierney. He's been at the brunt of Burnley fouls. City have a corner. And Liverpool have a corner as well. And nothing comes from the City corner. What about at Anfield? Nothing. Ball won back well. Burnley might be on the attack, but the flag is up. From Gary Bezic, the assistant referee. There's Maxwell Cornet warming up. There's an injury to Nathan Ake here. It's a head injury, and the referees had to stop the game. Just hope it's nothing serious. I don't believe it is. He seems conscious, and yeah, it's nothing to be concerned about. Let's head over to Carrow Road between Norwich and Watford. See what's going on there. Still 1-1. Good ball in there from Brownhill. Ashley Barnes has got it. He needs a bit of support. Oh, he could have cut it back there to Dwight McNeil. Chris Wood's in there on his own. Could be another game for Burnley where they miss a chance to win a game. I've got to say, you know, Burnley play Norwich in a couple of weeks' time, and that could be an absolutely huge game. Chris Wood knocks it back into Charlie Taylor. No, I don't think that was a foul, personally, by Ashley Barnes. But I think it's clever play from the Arsenal defender. I think it's Partey there. Watford have an injury. And Xisco Munoz looking freshly dressed. I've got to say, I think when Watford play Southampton, for example, I think, you know, those two are the best dressed managers in English football, in the Premier League, I believe. Liverpool have an injury now off the pitch. Thiago. Oh, can Southampton keep that in play? Oh, I'll tell you what. Manchester City have really been very, very unrecognisable, is what I'd say. Southampton have played really, really well. Credit to them. Been really impressed with the way Southampton have played so far. Okay, going to look at the scores elsewhere. Forest are 2-0 up at Huddersfield. Luton are 3-0 up against Swansea. Still from the first half. Bournemouth are in front at Cardiff. Middlesbrough, Blackpool 1-0. Millwall and Coventry is 1-1. Peterborough 3, Birmingham 0. Preston 1, West Brom 1. QPR 1, Bristol City 1. In League One, Wigan are 2-1 up at Accrington. Plymouth are 1-0 up at Wimbledon. Rotherham are 2-0 up at Bolton. Crew League, Burton 1-0. Oh, hang on a minute. It's a penalty. It's a penalty to Southampton. Oh, Kyle Walker's conceded it. It is something that Southampton definitely deserve, because they have been brilliant today, Southampton. A mistake at the back. And Kyle Walker with the foul, and John Moss gives it. I think, did Palace have a penalty as well? Ooh, what's he given there, the referee? It's a free kick. City have got the Southampton, sorry, have got the penalty. Maxwell Cornet is on for Burnley. Lovely bit of dribbling skill. Oh, good move there from Burnley. Comes out to Cornet. Oh, good save from Ramsdale. Kyle Walker is still protesting. Crystal Palace have a free kick. James Ward-Prowse still has the ball. Just checking Norwich Watford. Checking penalty foul. I think it is a penalty. They're still checking at the Etihad Stadium. Norwich against Watford is currently 1-1 in the game at Carrow Road. Watford have a corner. Lino's just sorting out his socks. John Moss is jogging over towards the monitor. I don't really think... I think it is a penalty, but let's see. Yeah, nothing's really happened in there. Let's head back to Turf Moor. John Moss is checking the VAR monitor. It's likely he's going to overturn it because he's been sent over to the monitor. Because, you know, obviously it can put that doubt in your mind. Ramsdale's kept well held of the ball. It is not going to be a penalty. It is not going to be a penalty to Southampton. He's done the VAR signal. Yep, no penalty. Walker is a relieved man. I don't think it was a clear and obvious error. I don't think it was a horrific decision by John Moss. I think it's, you know, but yeah. He's got the ball here, John Moss. He's keeping well held of it. City making a change. Kevin De Bruyne is coming on. I wonder what Ralph Hasenhüttl will make of that. And Watford are back in front at Norwich. They have got their second goal of the afternoon at Carrow Road. I think it's Ismail Assar who's got it. It is, yeah. It's Sarr. So it is Norwich City 1, Watford 2. So Watford look like they're going to get their second win of the season, and Norwich will remain pointless. Well, if they got onto the BBC game pointless, they'd definitely win. Oh, now look at this. Pepe plays it into Aubameyang, and a last-ditch tackle made there by Lowton. And as we continue play... Oh, wrong game. Don't want to be watching the same game on two devices. Right, still City 0, Southampton 0. This is Grealish. Grealish's cross. Oh, and it's away and out. Okay, just gonna put some updates on. Norwich 1. Watford 2. Watford 2. Goal kick. Okay, right. Norwich against Watford. Let's go back there and see what's happening there. The most eventful game in the Premier League this afternoon. Oh, I think one of the Watford players there, Dennis, of course, who got the first goal, will be feeling a little bit silly there, but it won't really matter if Watford can hang on to this win. Thomas Partey now here for Arsenal. Really good ball for Aubameyang. Aubameyang tries to shoot and Burnley blocked it and closed it down. I think he should have tried to play it through to Saka, personally. Saka has it again now. Pepe moves to the right. Pepe's in. Lovely move by Arsenal, but Burnley again defending very nice and tidily there. The ball's bouncing and ricocheting about. Game at Norwich has taken a bit of a pause. Back to the Etihad, Man City, Southampton, and then I'll give you an update on the EFL scores. It appears the Man City game doesn't want to show up right now. Okay, I'm going to go to the EFL games and Scottish Premiership games. Aberdeen 0, St Johnstone 0. Ross County lead Hearts 2-1 as well, coming from behind. Stoke are back in the game at Derby. Reading are 2-0 up away at Fulham. Nottingham Forest are 2-0 up away at Huddersfield. Swan did pull a goal back in the game in their game at Luton, but they are 3-0 down. Blackpool are level at Borough. Still Millwall 1, Coventry 1. Peterborough 3-0 up against Birmingham. And Preston against West Brom remains 1-1, as well as QPR and Bristol City in League One. Wigan are 3-1 up at Accrington. Plymouth are 1-0 up at Wimbledon. Rotherham still 2. I'm just going to have a look at scorers, etc. We do know what's happened in the Premier League. Billing got the goal at Cardiff. Thomas Ince has Stoke Hope. Ajari's got 2. Nichols, the goalkeeper, got an own goal against Nottingham Forest. Patterson scored for Swansea. Tavernier got the goal for Borough in the first half. Ekpiteta got the equaliser for them, for Blackpool. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Cheltenham 0, Oxford 0. Crewe still 1-0 up. Sunderland is still 1-0 up. MK Dons are still 2-1 up at Gillingham. Ipswich are 1-0 up. Oh! Penalty kick to Burnley. Burnley have a penalty. Ramsdale came out. Now, is Ramsdale going to get sent off here? Or is he going to be booked? Anthony Taylor very confident that that is a penalty kick. It's Ben White with a mistake. I don't think it's a goal scoring opportunity. I don't think it's going to be a red card. I could be wrong, but it's a penalty to Burnley. I don't think there's any doubt that it's a penalty. But I think there is a debate on whether it's a red card. I don't think Ramsdale should be red carded. Anthony Taylor is going over to the monitor. He's going over to the monitor. Now, we know what happened at Man City. Sean Dyche isn't happy. He's got a sarcastic smile on his face. Barnes was... It looks a trip. I think it's just a debate of whether it's a red card. It's not a penalty. Anthony Taylor's reversed the decision, and it is not a penalty. But that's the second time that's happened this afternoon. It looked a Stonewaller to me. It looked a Stonewall penalty to me. I think it was just a debate of whether it should have been a red card or not. I don't think it should have been a red card. Oh, Jordan Henderson, he's already been booked in the game at Liverpool. So Burnley are absolutely livid. Let's see. I'm not too sure what Anthony Taylor has seen. Oh, there. I can see now. He's got a touch on the ball. I can see. Right. That's that clears it up. That clears it up. Yeah, I think that is the right decision that he does overturn it. I thought he was right originally. I thought it was a Stonewall penalty and it was a debate whether he should be sent off or not. But Ramsdale clearly won the ball. Here comes City now with Jack Grealish. It's come to nothing. Yeah, they're just going to show a replay of that. Referee Madley has got the yellow card out in the game at Anfield. Liverpool against Palace. Tsimikas has got a yellow card in their game. Hang on a minute. Let's click it off. In the Norwich game, Ben Foster's got hold of the ball. Watford is still 2-1 up. I haven't got the volume on because I don't want to get done for copyright. Right, this game needs some attacking attention. I don't even know what I'm saying now. Jota's coming off, and Curtis Jones is the man to replace him. Free kick to Liverpool here. Foul by Mitchell in front of the Kop end. And the game's buffering. Burnley showing some real urgency here. Oh, good block. And another chance. Oh, and it's cleared away. We're in the 76th minute. And there's still no goals at the Etihad. Oh, there could be a chance for Southampton. And it's straight at Ederson. Well, this is weird. I think, imagine Man City last on Match of the Day. I don't think people would have heard of that before. Just up Liverpool. Kieran Tierney's got a bit of a problem here. Burnley fans shouting. There's some young boys in the crowd who are livid and giving Kieran Tierney a good earful. There is a substitution for Arsenal. Thomas Partey's coming off. Still 2-1 at Carrow Road. Norwich City will be throwing everything at Watford right now. Gareth Southgate is at Turf Moor alongside the Burnley owner, Alan Pace. Two-0 Liverpool. Mo Salah with a goal. He takes his top off. He'll get booked for that, but I doubt he will care. Some very, very controversial moments in the games this afternoon. In two of them, in Liverpool, no, not Liverpool, sorry, Burnley, Arsenal, and of course Man City, Southampton, with two penalties overturned for the. I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but the smaller clubs, really. Here's Redmond. Oh, he's making his way through. Oh, if he went down there, he could have got himself a penalty kick. So Liverpool are 2-0 up. And they haven't got long left to go. I don't think Pep Guardiola is going to be too happy. I can't really recall the last time. I think it's over a good 4 years, I think, since City last didn't score a goal in a Premier League game. Which is bizarre. If it stays like this anyway. The game's knocked off, which is a bit stupid. I've got tennis on for some reason. I'm trying to get back onto the Burnley-Arsenal match. Oh, it's 3-0, I think. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. I thought they were replaying the Salah goal. Okay, right. I'm gonna go to another game because it's playing up the TV. Right. Burnley against Arsenal. Let's go to Turf Moor. No, I don't want any dodgy viruses. Goodness me, it happens every single week. Oh, that's a foul. If you can hear any buzzing, it's just some messages in a family group chat that we've got. Right, the Saints are on the attack. (3-1) Watford. Game over for Norwich. Yellow card in the game at Man City. I think it's Sarr who's got the goal again. It is, yeah. Rebounded effort. Corner comes in and it's caught by Aaron Ramsdale. Burnley will be getting a little bit agitated. Let's go back to Anfield and see what's happened. In that game. Still 2-0 at Anfield. Liverpool 2, Palace 0. Routine win for Liverpool, it seems. Burnley are attacking here, trying to get the ball through. Arsenal trying to break away now, and they are on the counter attack. Burnley have got 3 players back there. Oh, Saka, and it's passed out by Burnley, who hope to attack, and they've lost the ball again. Watford fans enjoying their afternoon at Carrow Road. Complete contrast. Man City, Southampton. What's VAR checking? Onside. I think this is the 3rd goal from Sarr. That's what they're looking at. think that's what's gone on. City are on the attack. Oh, the attack has faded. Burnley coming forward here now. It's a very good block. I've had to change games a few times on what device I watch it on. It's been really daft. Yeah, Jordan Henderson's coming off. It's been booked in this game. Watford look dangerous. They've got the ball. You do start to wonder, do you think that Norwich could be the worst ever Premier League team in history? Could they go even lower than Derby County, who've gone into administration, which is sad? And Watford could be through again, but Grant Hanley, good defending there. The game at Anfield is pretty much decided. There might be another goal here. No, it's a corner. Let's go to the Etihad. Things will be getting a bit desperate now at City. They've been very, very off the pace this afternoon. But with the amount of quality that they've got, you can never, ever, ever rule them out of a late winner. They're on the attack now. Could put a good cross in. It's headed away. Burnley getting desperate as well to find an equaliser at Turf Moor. With the shot, and it's a goal kick, I believe. Is it? No, it's a corner. Corner. Watford won a penalty. Referee Rob Jones not interested. I think it's one of those that will be given by some referees, others not. Oh, Sterling. Good defending there. I think VAR are going to check the incident at Carrow Road where the Watford should have had a penalty here. It looks soft, but yeah. I think the officials are happy that the referee has got that one correct. Ball back in! Oh, has it gone in? It has now! Manchester City have scored. Oh, no, they haven't. It's offside. Raheem Sterling offside. John Moss is talking to Ward-Prowse. 5 minutes added on. Well, that's typical of Manchester City, isn't it? Liverpool 3-0 up. I'm really sorry I didn't see the third goal. I was so fixated on what had happened. So VAR here. Oh, let's have a look. I think John Moss has given the foul, actually. John Moss is smiling, laughing. He seems quite calm. Here come Palace again. I'm not too sure who got that third goal. So you can see Sterling is offside. I think Sterling is offside. Yeah, I think the call is correct. I think that line basically clears it up. Would have been so harsh on Southampton not to have scored. Let's go back to Turf Moor. I don't know who got that third Liverpool goal, I'm afraid. I hope I haven't missed anything at Turf Moor. No, goal disallowed. Frustrating afternoon for Pep Guardiola, but Southampton have played really well. Let's see who got this third goal. To punch away from the keeper. Oh, it was Naby Keita with an absolute beauty. Liverpool 3-0 up. A very good goal. I'm sorry I didn't see that one live. A very good goal. Palace punched it out. Maybe a debate over whether it should have been a free kick to Crystal Palace, because I thought Guaita could have been caught, maybe, could have been given as a foul. Watford looking dangerous. They're looking for a fourth goal. Oh, it's a cracking effort there from Naby Keita. Southampton have a free kick in the last minute. What's happened here? Goal kick to Watford. Imagine the scenes if Southampton score this. Arsenal breaking forward here. And the strike, and it's gone wide. Grealish and Walker-Peters. City get the goal kick. There's been no viewers today, but I've just enjoyed the football. Burnley are pushing into the last minute of added time. Southampton have played brilliantly today. They deserve a lot of credit. There's a header at Turf Moor, and it's headed wide of the target. Jay Rodriguez with the failed attempt. And Southampton could have broken through. And Ederson smashes the ball away. We're waiting for John Moss and that full-time whistle. We are seconds over the original added time. Desperation. Ball comes out to the left. Cancelo with the cross. It's headed away. What can Southampton do with this header? United and Chelsea will be licking their lips, as well as Liverpool, if it stays like this. The game should be up by now. It's full time at Turf Moor. Arsenal have won, thanks to that Martin Odegaard effort. Back-to-back wins for Arsenal. Goodness me, Man City have got a minute over added time. If City score, there will be some certain controversy. Foden. Walker. Throw in to Manchester City. Norwich have given away a free kick in the game against Watford. Referee is going to show a yellow card to Brandon Williams. Last throw of the dice from Manchester City. It's desperation time. Ball comes in. Into the box. Can they clear it? Redmond slams it away. And surely that's got to be full time now. The game is still going on. Watford have won at Norwich. Still going on. Mahrez. Mahrez with a little cutback. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester City have dropped points at home to Southampton. And Ralph Hasenhüttl's gone over to John Moss, probably to talk to him about that penalty incident. I don't know why I've done that. What an afternoon in the Premier League then. Southampton could have won it with that penalty. That got overturned. Okay, guys, I have done this stream for 2 hours. I'm going to have a look at the EFL scores just quickly, and then we will end the stream there. Okay, these are the final scores. Barnsley 0, Blackburn 0. Bournemouth won 1-0 away at Cardiff. Derby, who went into administration yesterday, won 2-1 against Stoke. Reading won 2-1 at Fulham. Nottingham Forest won 2-0 at Huddersfield. Swansea City made an unlikely comeback from 3-0 down to draw 3-3 with Luton. Well, that game is still going on. Blackpool turned it around completely away at Middlesbrough. Millwall and Coventry are 1-1 level. Peterborough 3-0 up, won 3-0 against Birmingham. West Brom drew 1-1 at Preston. Bristol City won 2-1 at QPR. Wigan won 4-1 away at Accrington. Plymouth won 1-0 away at Wimbledon. Rotherham won 2-0 at Bolton. Cheltenham beat Oxford United by a 1-0. Crewe beat Burton 2-0. Doncaster beat Morecambe 1-0. Fleetwood 2, Sunderland 2. MK Dons won 4-1 at Gillingham. Ipswich won 1-0 at Lincoln. Cambridge United, that game is still being played, as well as Crewe against Burton and Wimbledon against Plymouth. Portsmouth against Cambridge is 2-1 to Cambridge. Sheffield Wednesday were held to a 1-1 draw by Shrewsbury. And Wycombe lead Charlton 2-1. And in League 2, Northampton 1, Swindon 1, Bradford 1, Barrow 1, Bristol Rovers 1, Leyton Orient 3, Carlisle 2, Scunthorpe 2, Colchester 0, Crawley 1, Exeter 2, Sutton 0, Mansfield 1, Rochdale 1, Newport 2, Walsall 1, Oldham Athletic 0, Hartlepool 0, that's a full-time score, Port Vale 2, Harrogate 0, Stevenage 0, Forest Green Rovers 4, and Tranmere Rovers 2, Salford City 0. And then last but not least, the National League. Let's have a look. Bromley 2, Barnet 0, Halifax 3, Stockport 0, Grimsby 2, Eastleigh 0, Notts County 1, Maidenhead 0, Solihull Moors 3, Bournemouth 1, Torquay United 1, Southend 0, Wealdstone 2, Aldershot 2, Wrexham 1, Dagenham and Redbridge 0, and Yeovil 0, Chesterfield 2. And I will reveal the results in Scotland. Aberdeen 0, St Johnstone 1. St Johnstone won their first game of the season. Hibernian 2, St Mirren 2, and Ross County 2, Hearts 2. And these are the games tomorrow. The Dundee Derby, Dundee United versus Dundee, Livingston versus Celtic, and Rangers against Motherwell. Thank you guys for joining the stream. This has been Brad the Lad. See you all soon. Bye-bye.